I'm visiting Israel, Startup Nation. I'm pretty excited about going to Tel Aviv, having the opportunity to speak to many founders.
I'm going to Santiago to expand my horizon about thinking about business, to make closer relationship with my classmates and be able to actually give a client a solution that actually works.
So I'll be heading to Madrid. The goal is to work on my people skills, be more confident in the future to work with clients internationally.
We have such a good group for Cape Town. Apparently they have some really good wineries. They also have some really cool hikes, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't most excited about the weather.
Israel was my top choice. All of the options this year were amazing. I love travel. I love taking pictures. I love capturing kind of memories.
I've chosen Spain because I've never been to Europe. GIE giving you an experience of knowing the business from different parts of the world is extremely essential because business is getting so global.
We're gonna be in Cape Town soon, baby.
We're in Madrid. It's nice to be not always cold.
Welcome to Israel.
Just landed last night and it has been quite of a roller coaster ride.
A bit tiring, but also very exciting because the city is beautiful.
So really exciting, really fun.
Main reason why I took Spain is I wanted to know the European culture and how it happens here. It's awesome. The history is so lush. There's so much going on the streets. It's a huge contrast from what I've seen in Vancouver.
I plan to see a musical, attend a salsa dance class and watch flamenco. I am really excited for that.
I'm excited to learn more about the culture and to see the innovative businesses. Hopefully I can just get a bite of this innovative thinking and visionary thinking.
Today we're going on a field trip.
Langa.
We're gonna see one of the townships and meet some of the people. It's gonna be a fun day.
During the weekend, we went into the car and a bunch of us went straight to the Dead Sea just to get our head around how is this possible that you can float in a sea.
Today we're going scuba diving. I'm excited to see the sea lions, sharks as well.
We've seen so many beautiful monuments and we've already had so many different sessions.
This opportunity is really one of the reasons I wanted to come to Sauder. Getting to listen to some really great lectures at Tel Aviv University, to working with the clients, and then going to Haifa and Akko and Caesarea yesterday and Jericho and Bethlehem today. And seeing what everyone else is doing is just giving me like a list of stuff to go and do now.
I think for me, the other place I'm looking forward to is the Real Madrid game. First time I'm going to be in a live stadium watching a live match.
I personally like all the history and engineering. A structure that was built by the Romans still standing, and just looking at how big it is, it was just kind of breathtaking.
Highlight is still the lectures. It's very interesting to get their perspective, which is beyond the North American market and so different from it. It really helped me think differently.
You think that you know so much, but then you come in contact with a professor that really opens your mind and makes you see so many other different things that you really did not see in the last 5 years.
Study, we went to Google. We had a Google employee give an introduction about what a normal day looks like.
One of the companies we're visiting on this trip is Condé Nast. We're going to be taking the students there to talk with the Vice President of Revenue Strategy for Europe.
Being able to work with a startup who is super new but super innovative. It's been a really good learning experience, especially because I don't really come from any kind of entrepreneurship background.
This client works in selective plating, where they put metal on top of polymer.
Our client is a data analysis platform for genome sequencing.
We're working for a company called Agua. It's a smart garden, 100% carefree, like different from any other one in the market.
It's really wonderful that even as part of an educational program, we actually get to be consultants and get to work on live projects without actually stepping into the job market.
This is like coming into a new place and where you don't really know what the culture is like. For most people, they don't even know the language, and you need to work with this client and like finish your project in 2 weeks. So I think that's like a very real life situation. When you go out, this is what you have to do. You have to be flexible. You have to learn how to do things very quickly. In our classroom, you don't get that real sense of what I will be doing in the future.
It's also a great opportunity for us to bond outside UBC. You're in a different environment, different city, and experiencing different things together.
We're a cohort of over 80 people. We don't always get to have that, one-on-one time with some of the other students. Just sit down with different people each day and then just learning, more about them. That's been really fun.
We are all staying at the same hotel and going everywhere together, visiting places, partying, and it has brought all of us much more closer than before. Going to Segovia, we were all singing together in the bus.
I'm glad that we get to sing together, and there were so many different languages. Like we started with Hindi and Malayali, and then we all sang in English.
I fulfilled my childhood dream of visiting this place and looking at the aqueducts by myself. That was amazing.
So far, I have only traveled with friends and family. Being able to travel with my peers, my colleagues, it has brought us together.
It's our first time to be together as a cohort outside of the classroom. We develop a much stronger bonding and just become closer as friends.
It's so important to put what we're learning in context. We tend to focus a lot on the now. The reason why global immersion, I think, is so important to your MBA experience and why I think it's such a unique aspect of the program at UBC Sauder is it's built to challenge you, to push you, to stretch you beyond your comfort zones in a way that will hopefully help you grow personally and professionally and ultimately change you.
And that's what this trip does. I think you come to a new land with people from across the globe. It just really opens your mind to see the world differently.
As individuals and even as managers at times, we have a lot of biases. We make a lot of assumptions. It's time that we understand that it's all just one big world out there and we all just one. That has been one of my biggest learnings.
It's so important to expand your horizon and explore other cities. So I'm really grateful I got to do this as part of my MBA. Like, who would expect that? I feel really privileged to be part of this UBC community and to have that kind of experience.
I have had the chance to discover my purpose as a professional. It's one of the most fun experience that I've ever had in my life, and I'm totally going to look back a couple of years from now and be very thankful with UBC Sauder for making this available for us. It has been an amazing experience.